What do you think?
Very pleased with him actually. You've seen him yourself out there. He moved very well on it. He's probably, I suppose, coming here from being here before has to have helped as well. You know, from the Breeders' Cup and that. I'd say he's learned a lot and he's more mature and very happy with him. He handled it well, don't you think? You know,
looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good, and Pat rode him there. He's very pleased with him. You know, so he couldn't be more happy with him at the moment anyway. And the travelling over, and he's had 2 days off, and he's well rested, and he went out there, and he was very professional, very good, very happy with him. Can't say any more than that. You know.
So you're confident. What about the post position that he drew?
You know, everybody goes on about it. Like, but we've never been in it before, and we've only been to I think 3 Kentucky derbies, and it's we ran well in it last year, and this is a good horse. You know, he's a good horse, and he floated around there. So the draw is not ideal. I mean, you don't need to be Einstein to know that it's not a good draw, but at the same time. If you weren't here, you'd probably be regretting it after what you've seen with him this morning. He's very good. He went very well around there, you know.
So you think he's a good enough horse to overcome something like drawing the 1 hole?
You know, like at home in Ireland, we don't really, you know. I mean, you have bad draws everywhere you go, and you can overcome bad draws, you know, and good horses can win if they're good enough, you know what I mean? So really, you know, you just make do with it, and that's it, and you can't really make a plan or that. You just ride the horse as he is, and hopefully it'll all work out, you know.
Do you think he's acclimated to, I understand before you guys shipped him, you kind of simulated crowd noise and the ringing of the bell out of the gate. How well do you think he'll be acclimated on Saturday?
Well, we don't stimulate it because we have the American gates at home. We've got our own stalls. We try to do it the best we can, you know. And Aidan puts a lot of work into it, and we bring him back and we stand him in, and we do it the way that ye do it, but we just. You know, we try to better it all the time, and a lot of hard work goes into putting that horse here today, and you know, Aidan he's been trained for this, and Aidan is a big fan of him, you know, so like he's not here for the good of his health, you know.
But you do try him. You train him out of an American with gate and
yeah.
Okay.
Outside of the Breeders' Cup last fall, has he had any experience on dirt in terms of training?
Well, we just train on an all-weather surface, you know. Like we have poly-track and wood chip and that, you know what I mean. But like he went to Dubai and he won in the Tapete, you know. So like I mean that you know as much as I know, you know what I mean.
Did you see his action any different today on the dirt than he has on the other surfaces that you've been around with him on?
He's a good moving horse, you know, and he does like the better ground and that, you know. And the main thing is, I think that at least he's been here before. He knows where he is, you know. It's only been a few months ago, you know what I mean, and he's, you know, like it's good that at least he's coming back to a place where he's been before, that you're not asking me the question, what do you think of the track here and all that, because like he's ran here before and he's went around on it. Probably didn't go to plan that day, but he's learned a lot since then.
So you walked all the way around backwards?
No, he done his trot. He done his walk in here. Then he went out there on the track and he done his trot and
around
seen everything
in reverse.
Yeah, and then we just turned around at the mile and just cantered around
for a mile or so.
Now your team has a really good horse in tomorrow in England. Just can you tell us who's going to be here from your Team Coolmore?
Well, Mr. Tabor is here, and Mr. Magner's son, and there's Paul Shanahan. There's plenty of people coming here that are representing Coolmore. There'll be no shortage of people here. Just last year, Aidan flew in and out on the day, and he's done his best to get here. But he has also commitments in England because we have 2 favourites running in 2 Grade 1s at home, and they're also important, you know. So you can't really be everywhere, you know. I know it's an important race here, but there's equally important races at home as well, you know. So it's just last year the Guineas was on a different weekend, and you could do both of them, you know, while this year you can't because they're on the same day. Last year was just normally the English Guineas and the Kentucky Derby clash on the same day. Last year they didn't.
So you got just a little hot out there. Is that?
Oh no, I wouldn't worry about that. It's his first day out there, and he's fresh and that, but he did do his trot around there, and you know what I mean. I wouldn't worry about that.
Given how